Welcome to the case of the exceedingly frustrating miter saw. If you have a miter saw and you do fine finish work or any kind of furniture work, then I'm sure that at some point you've run into this. Okay, so I'm going to vent a little bit my current frustration. I spent the time dialing this in. So to dial it in, you got these 3 bolts back here. The center one, you loosen that, adjust your blade to where you've got it exactly 45, which I use digital angle meter that I use on the table saw. What you do is you do a set on your flat surface, and then your angle on your saw, it'll let you know what the angle is at. So I got this dialed in exactly. Then I used a square, dialed it in there, used a digital square. So I made sure I got it down to less than 0.001. I'm exactly 45. And then tighten that down really good. Left and right screws allow you to adjust the 45 as it tilts, right, left and right. I didn't really need to do that at this point in time, but I had loosened all 3 screws, and so then I had to do it. So I had to readjust the 45 both angles, same process. Maybe I'll make a video on how to adjust it and dial it in to exact. If you guys want that, let me know in the comments, and I'll take another video and show you how to dial it in. Then last area dialing it in was getting my 45 angles this way and this way. Got it perfect. And actually, I didn't have to adjust it. They were dead on. So now that I've done that, I'm going to cut my, where did I put that piece of material? Oh, it's up here. So I'm cutting some 45s for a drawer that I'm making, or a box that I'm making, just a apron type thing. Now, I've already verified if I cut this straight up and down, it's dead on. Square is perfect. So adjust this to 45, which you also know is good. All right, I have removed my outfeed table that's on this side because I was worried that it's lifting my board or adjusting it, but I'm looking at it, I'm dead on. I mean, I'm hard here, tight against here. Let's go ahead and that back. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to this as I cut it. All those angles, everything should be right, correct? Yeah. Let's see if you can see this here. There's my 45 there. In fact, digital angle finder. This on, we're zeroed out. I'm gonna open it up and dial it in and tighten this. Okay, so, all right, there you go. 45.1, so 45, it's jumping between 45 and 45.1. And that's because my flaky fingers and doing a little tilting. So that's good, right? Now here's where I'm getting frustrated. Because remember, I'm dialed in perfectly, left and right. So if you can see this, all right, coming down, and I have got like a 1/16 of an inch gap over here. Look this way, show you. Yep, 1/16 of an inch. Let's do the angle finder. Dial that in. Flat here, 89.1, not 90 degrees. I'm a full degree off. Actually, let's go this way and see this way. Going this way, 90.09, so I'm a degree off. So this thing in my head is a full degree off, but I know it's not because I just dialed it in and I'm not even a hair off. So now I got to figure out what in the world I'm doing. Am I cutting at an angle? Is something else not straight? I'll try another piece of material, but yeah, that's where I'm at and frustrated with it. Just spent quite a bit of time getting that thing dialed in. All right, so let's try this. We'll go with a 45 this direction, see if it's any different. Just on our practice piece. Make sure I don't need dust in there that might be lifting one end up or something. Huh. Okay. That looks good. Okay, so let's turn it back to this 45. Do the exact same thing, but on this side. Literally using the same piece of wood even. Okay, I'm going to lose my mind. Now we're good. All right, I'm going to cut this long. Because I'm going to make sure I get all my angles right before I finalize. Since it's been so wonky. The wonky donkey. Okay. Way off, a little off. See that little off? I think this is the one from before. Way freaking off. Let's try and trim it now that I've got the... I don't really like doing it that way. Because I prefer to have it cut back on the... That looks good now. This one's still off. Let's try it from this side, do the same thing. That looks good now too. All right, what am I doing? All right, let's try this. Something's goofy using this 45. Where's the other one? It's a little off. It's not crazy off, but it is a little off. Way the heck off. Okay, so I got something going on over here. I definitely have something going on with the table of nuts. So either coming from this side or something with this angle. Let's cut this way. I don't usually like this way, but this should help me narrow down bed issue or something funky with that angle. I think of course it chunks it all up. Seriously, I'm going on with my bed. And I know it's not the outfeed catch things on the far end because I've got such a short piece that I'm not hitting those. Okay. Everything is dead on, and yet when I cut on this side at an angle only, it gets wonky. If I'm cutting straight up and down, I'm dead on. If I cut from this side on the angle, it's all good. Try one more thing just to make sure. And from this side, 45. Beautiful. So the angles are fine. It is just when I'm cutting from this side. What is doing that? Is my fence off? Oh, I think I found our problem. Well, maybe, yeah. Huh. Point of reference, you should always unplug the saw before you do what I just did. Don't be stupid like me. I still got plenty of room. Try this way, and up on just the bottom part here. See if that. Might still be a hair off, which makes me suspect something happened with this. Well, that's certainly fun. I'm going to cut this way, make sure I can eliminate that off of here. And yeah, that's dead perfect. Okay. So, one of the things when you're doing angle cuts, if that thing moves this way or this way, it's going to screw it up. Something's going on with this side. This is... I'm still a little pissed about it, but the mystery is solved. So, hopefully you don't find yourself in that kind of situation. But hopefully my frustration helps you get out of it. So check your fence, make sure your fence is square, even when it ought to be, because it's cast, but I guess with the equipment. But again, I guess there's no guarantee. I'll have to figure out how I'm gonna fix this. Maybe grind off a piece. If you guys have some suggestions, let me know. With this, I am definitely ready to go have a drink. So y'all have a good one.